Well, good evening, Pipe Pals. Guten Abend, mein Pfeifen Freund. Mein Damen und mein Herren. Well, good evening to you all. Okay, so I'm back with another video, but this one here I have no idea what I'm going to talk about, except somebody wrote to me and reminded me about this lovely little creation right here. Now, I apologize. Well, actually, I don't apologize because I'm not going to be producing and uploading a 360 video. However, I am using my GoPro Fusion, but I'm going to do an overcapture. So basically what that means is I'm going to basically be producer, and then I'm going to say things like, well, let's look over this way. And so then now right now you're looking over on my right hand side. Now let's go back, look at me. Here I am, Joe Case Pipe. Let's go over to the left side, look around over there. Okay, and now come on back. Okay, so that's basically the 360. It's not the real 360 where you have to move around in. So I have a few of you who have made it very clear that you're just not big fans of the 360. And that's okay. That's not something that, I feel like, oh gosh, I went out and bought all this fancy high-tech stuff to make cool videos and nobody likes them. I mean, no. Not a problem for me at all. I know that when I'm watching certain videos, if I had to be, if I'm looking at a tutorial, I am looking at every little thing that the person does. For example, in Procreate, which is a wonderful program for people learning to do art and drawing on the iPad. There's an artist named James Julier. He's from the UK, and he makes these beautiful videos. Excuse me, sorry. And he does these beautiful tutorials. And in fact, I am now this close to actually trying to do one of his landscapes that he talks you through. Because I think I understand the concepts, and I understand how to do the Apple Pencil on the iPad now in Procreate. So I think I have a reasonable chance at some kind of success of creating something that doesn't look like a big dirty stain on a piece of canvas or paper. So I'm reasonably confident that I will probably be able to produce something that I can say, yeah, I did that. I mean, I copied somebody else's initial work, but at least I kind of did it myself. I didn't just take a picture and say, I did this. So I'm looking forward to being able to do an iPad painting, drawing in the next couple of days or so. Okay, here I am. And this is a Joe Case pipe. Somebody had made a mention. I was talking about cherry tobacco. Hold on a second. As I told you, I really love cherries. Got some really fresh cherries here. Just love them. Cherries are like my ultimate favorite thing. Now you can, now I'll just pan down. You can see these luscious cherries, and the cherry wood going together. They're good friends now. Good friends. Cherry wood, and cherry smashed tobacco. So, no, I'm not going to smash these up and put them in my pipe. Although, I don't know. I just remember old Herminator actually made tobacco ice cream using real tobacco and real ice cream. So maybe I could put some real cherries. You know what? Who knows? Now I'm starting to think here. I could take a couple of those cherries, pit them, of course, you know, crush them up, chop them up, let them dry out just a little bit, add it to the cherry smash, and just see what we got. I'm just saying. It could be something that we might try. You can probably hear the little wheels in my brain thinking, could I do that? Could we actually do that? You know, I think you probably could. You'd probably want to roast the cherries, and then what's left over, you'd want to cut them into flakes or ribbons. And I would probably add it to a tobacco, only just because, you know, the cherry is only meant to be a flavoring, not an actual. But it could be something you could try. Excuse me. Yes, I love cherry tobacco, and I don't know why, but it just is one of those flavors that is just kind of intriguing. So anyway, that's what we're at. So anyway, somebody had said, in my response, I said, maybe I smoked this cherry tobacco in an actual cherry wood. I can't remember if I did that or not. But I'm doing it tonight. So I found my beautiful old Joe Case pipe, which he probably made for me like 5-6 years ago, to my exact specifications. Joe will do that. And I told him, hey, I want a cherry wood that looks an awful lot like a Dunhill. And this is what he created. And it's wonderful. I told him I wanted an extra large bowl. He did that. So Joe, if you're out there, again, thank you for this wonderful pipe, and I'm enjoying it again tonight, many years later. But I still essential. Well, tonight is a beautiful Saturday evening. You know what I might do? In fact, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful outside. Oh my goodness, is there a kitty cat out there? Oh, there's a kitty cat. Okay. Oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous outside that that I've decided I'm just going to keep the door open and just enjoy this wonderful evening. Man, that is very tasty. There's Herminator sent me a little message about another cherry tobacco, Red Blood Moon cherry tobacco or something like that. Sounded amazing, intriguing. But anyway, like I said, a lot of the cherry tobaccos that you get are kind of, well, they're just heavily topped. And what happens is, if they're not blended the way old J.M. Boswell knows how to blend tobaccos, they're just going to burn your tongue. And they're just not worth it. They're not pleasant. Now, this is the Silem's Red. And I don't know if this was meant to be a cherry tobacco or not. Come to think of it, this seems to be a kind of a reoccurring theme of mine, the look for the ultimate cherry tobacco. This is almost gone, and there probably needs to be one more attempt at hydration. Silem's Rot, or Red, made in Deutschland. I like the Silem's tins. I love the tins. That's one of the another thing I talked about pipe tobacco smoking last video was I talked about. It's 72 degrees tonight. Thank you, Alexa. Thank you. Okay, I don't know why my camera keeps turning off. The battery's got 84%. I don't know if there's a voice command thing that I keep saying that keeps tripping it up. So I'm a little concerned that something's going on with my camera. Anyway, so I was saying that I already like collecting the tins as well. So, and I got some nice tins, and many of them are unopened, and I'm going to keep them that way. one of the most pleasant discoveries that I had many years ago now. When I was a Good Shepherd, I had a tin of Black Mallory that had not been opened in about 10 years. I bought it back in 2000, and when I started my YouTube pipe channel, I think I started that in 2010-ish, or maybe 2000 and, well, anyway, it was like, maybe it was 2012, I can't remember. But anyway, I had this wonderful tin of Black Mallory, rat trace, Black Mallory, and I opened it up, and it was just like a little can of champagne. It went poof. What's going on here? My camera seems to be acting up. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, but it just spilled out this wonderful fragrance and this mellowed, fermented, delicious tobacco, and I remember just absolutely enjoying that for a long, long time. So, excuse me, but it was wonderful. So, you know, some of those tins maybe will be opened by other people. You know, maybe they'll have that wonderful experience, you know, saying, hey, this was great, you know. In fact, I think one or two people that have actually over the years sent me some very rare tobaccos that I have not opened, and they were kind of old then. So as long as they are vacuum sealed and remain sealed in the can, they should remain pretty much, I wouldn't say indestructible, but they can probably last for an awful long time. So they could be a real treat for somebody. Wow, that's good. The one thing I like about this jewel case pipe, it's lightweight, and I mean, it's lightweight, but it's not, so lightweight that it's, well, it's just perfectly balanced, I think. Let me relight this a bit. But anyway, so also, I've got this Dunhill lighter. I've had this for a long time now. It's wonderful. I love it. It is a quality. It's one of the few things that I think sometimes we can buy. Now this needs a lot of TLC. It needs a lot of cleanup. In fact, there is a guy I found out on YouTube. Actually, the guy was doing a restoration of these Dunhill lighters, and he said that there's a guy on eBay who really just loves these lighters, and he has made it a mission in his life, an avocation, if you will, to help other people restore their Dunhill lighters. And so he sells restoring kits for about $12 or something like that, really super reasonable. And it comes with all of the little O-rings and gaskets and all the little tools that you need to refurbish and refurbish your Dunhill lighter. So I'm looking forward to ordering that and you know, restoring this. But it needs a lot of TLC, but once you shine them up and polish them and fix them up, they're awesome. I mean, this thing has lasted me 10 years, so that was money well spent. Money well spent. So I'm just looking for the I guess the perfect cherry tobacco. Actually, this is I mean, this is wonderful. So the Boswell's blend, it's wonderful. And I know I went on and on about it last time, and I'm really satisfied. But it'd be nice to know if there was another blend out there that also had a nice, unique cherry essence to it, and you could enjoy that as well. Just like there's lots of different Navy flakes out there, and so it'd be sad to know that there was only just one decent cherry. At least there's one, but I wonder if there's any other ones out there. So anyway, there you go. So I'm here tonight just because I'm enjoying the summer evening. It's a really cool. It's almost kind of like a summer night in Germany, as I remember them. Quite cool, crisp. Now the hot, sweltering summer nights, they're just around the corner. In fact, we may have one of those. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I said something, and somehow it turned off. And I don't know if the GoPro now is, you say a certain name of a certain female and it does things. So I'm going to be very careful, because I don't know how this got turned off, but it got turned off. But one of the things about pipe tobacco and pipe smoking and pipes and everything is also the enjoyment of these little wonderful little tins. I just think these are so, well, I think they're adorable. I think they really are charming, and I try to keep a lot of the empty ones even, but I still got, I'm happy to say, I still have a lot of tins unopened, and who knows, but they're beautiful. And in fact, I'm really trying not to. Okay. Well, it turned off again. I don't know if maybe it sees the smoke and thinks it's in a forest fire or something, and it's turning off. I have no idea, but it's like the 5th time it's turned off. So anyway, so I guess it's trying to tell me to keep this one short, and I will. So I hope you're all doing well. I trust you're enjoying a summer weekend, and hopefully make some more videos here in the near future. Kind of take a little bit more time next time and kind of talk about more in-depth kind of things. But again, I'm enjoying this Joe Case pipe, and if you certainly haven't been able to get a good pipe, but this was a very reasonable pipe, I remember. It's just as good as a Dunhill. Again, the other one was the Giovanni pipe. I think I had that one, which is a cherry wood. That was a kind of a big, massive cherry wood. I like that one. And of course, the Philippe Rivera cherry wood, in addition to my 2 Dunhill cherry woods. So I guess I'm a cherry wood kind of a guy. Yeah. Okay. Well, don't have much to say. And with my camera doing goofy things, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video and try to put it together and maybe upload it tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. GoPro, stop.